Plough the land, they say, and you will reap. I think it's more like weed the jungle. Now I'm just going through these tomatoes, and the weather's really warm outside, and it's going to be quite hot for the next month or so. So the forecast on the internet says. So I've got loads of tomato plants here. 72. That's 7-2. And I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to put a couple out in pots, put them in front of the greenhouse, and see how they do. But before I do that, I do need to get some shading on this greenhouse, because I'm watering every day and it's just drying out straight away. So I'm not looking for the big tomatoes, the big plants. I'm looking for a medium sized plant. So I don't know what I fancy for an outdoor tomato. As we know, I've got 22 varieties to choose from, and I think I'm going to have an Amish paste. I can have one of them. I can't even remember how many pots I had. Okay, we'll pick 4 for a minute. What else we got? 11. Aroma. That I think is going to stay in there, in here. 17. That can stay in as well. That's a Rebel Starfighter. I haven't got many of them. Mini Bell. There for the baskets. 14. Dancing with Smurfs. I'm going to have one of them. That can go outside. Tigerella, that's a bit small. What have we got up the back here? They seem to be all the weird ones, all the odd ones seem to be all down the back. Moneymaker, we'll have a moneymaker out there. And we will have a Brad's. We're going to stick a Brad's out there as well. For now. Now, after a good 8 hours over the allotment, trying to clear all the weeds. And to be honest, when you leave, it doesn't look any better than when you started. But it is, but that's the feeling you get sometimes. And it's nice to get home, do something a little bit more, should we say, therapeutic. And there's no cup of tea today, nice glass of lemonade, because I am absolutely parched. So, in here we've got our ginger, which has done nothing. So, I'm going to get these ginger bits out of here. I'm going to chuck them. Revitalise the pots. I'm going to bite the bullet, put some tomatoes out. Now I've got a few more pots down there and I'll pick tomatoes, so I'll need to go in and pick another couple of tomato plants. Anyway, we're going to get these in. These have done really well. I'm quite impressed with the tomatoes this year. So we've got loads anyway. We've got loads of plants. So if we do get a frost and it kills them, it's not the end of the world. But I'm going to leave these up here for now. Put a bit more compost around that in a minute. Because I need to get that shading on the greenhouse. Now I've looked at different kinds of shading. I wasn't going to bother with, I normally use the white stuff you paint on, and it does very well. It's a little bit messy when you take it off, but I was looking at these roller blinds that you put a strap right across the top of the greenhouse, and then you just pull the blinds down on each section. And I'm in two minds whether to actually get them. There's no actual reason. I'm just thinking of, I've got to get up onto the greenhouse to lay it across the top of the greenhouse and fix it down either side before I can start unrolling it. And yes, I did get the right label in the right one, I think. Right, let's get these done. I'll get some shading on the greenhouse. Now this shading comes in two different forms. You get the liquid one and you get it in a powder form, or I think you still get it in the powder form. I just looked at the date on the bottom and it's got the 17th of the 7th, 07. 2007. Right, I think we'll use the liquid one. Right, and they both do exactly the same job. Let us know if you can still get it in powder form. I'll be quite interested, because I did find when I used this year before last, the powder form does a lot better job than the liquid. But for now, we're going to use the liquid. Now you mix it up with water to the quantities it says on the back of the packet. And give it a good stir. I'm using a bamboo cane. Make sure it's all dissolved properly. Now when putting it on, you can use a brush like I'm going to do, but you can use a sponge, anything that gets it on there, really. Even a piece of cloth or an old tea towel will do. It's not the best tea towels, or not when the good lady's watching anyway. Right, put that in there for a minute. Let's get cracking. Now we've got our 4 tomatoes here. I've had a little freshen up, by the way. Got a little bit messy doing that. 4 tomatoes. We've got our little canes in. Now these are not bamboo canes, these are like laminated pressed cardboard sort of thing. What I picked up from work. So they do the job very well. And I'm going to build a little bit of a frame around the top here. Give it a little bit of sturdiness. And when these get a little bit bigger, I'll tie these in. So I think that's me done. I'm going to go off, have a nice cup of tea, and perhaps read a gardening magazine. So till next time, take care. I'll see you very soon.